Hello guys and welcome to a live stream on my YouTube channel. Today is a very important day for the Welsh Football Association. If Wales win against Liechtenstein in Liechtenstein after the Welsh taking over 3 stands in the whole stadium, it could be massive. So let's hope that we can get the win and not have to worry about so much more. Oh, I do love the new Welsh home shirts though. It's a good start in Exile, to be honest. Oh, I do love the new Welsh home shirt. I really do want it. Ethan Ampadu as our captain today. The Welsh are booing their anthem thinking it's God Save the King with different lyrics, but it's definitely not God Save the King. And I don't think it's even sang in their language, but I don't think it's God Save the King.
Welsh fans have packed into 3 stands of the Rugby Stadium, and they're expecting
about 3,000 fans.
to finish second in Group J. This the final away test in Group J for Wales, having lost in Belgium, drawn in North Macedonia, and won in Kazakhstan. Ethan Ampadu is captain of Wales, but
Come on, let's go. Let's see if we can get the W, please.
country have a population roughly the size of Nice. They've lost their last 10 games, including a 3-0 loss in Cardiff in June. Their captain, Nicholas Haslett, plays his club football at this stadium.
Liechtenstein have got the capacity as a country of the size of Nice. Wow. Okay. I don't like that away shirt. I don't like the Welsh away shirt. This current one, I don't like it. Hopefully the new away shirt that's going to be chalk white will look better. But the home shirt's an absolute... Oh, it's so gorgeous. I can't wait until I get it. So, starting lineup is a 4-4-2 formation. So, Darlow, Nico Williams, Roden, Lawler, De Silva, Daniel James Ampadu, Jordan James and Sobber Thomas in midfield, Nathan Broadhead and Harris in striking position. We've got King, Davis, Norrington, Davis, Brooks, Colwill, Kumas, Cullen, Johnson, Davis, and a couple of other players on the bench. Didn't quite get the end of that. But come on, let's get going.
Nico Williams, Joe Roden, all one yellow card away from suspension. And that will play into the minds, won't it, of those players as they go into those 50-50 challenges.
Yeah, it'll have to, because a win tonight isn't enough. They also need to keep half an eye on Tuesday. But look, the gulf between these two teams is vast. The stats don't lie. Liechtenstein haven't won a World Cup qualifier for 20 years. That's not something Wales will want to change tonight.
Liechtenstein haven't won a World Cup qualifier in 20 years.
This
Oh, wow.
match, and realistically, only a win will do for Wales and for Craig Bellamy. And of course, no Craig Bellamy on the sideline, as you can see at the bottom of your screen there. There's Pete Cremens, who was with Bellamy at Burnley, and was an academy coach as well, and an analyst at
So
Manchester
we
City.
can get
Touch
the
for Joe Roden.
win today.
And
Here's the
Wales
camera a
pick up
bit, I
a
think.
and substantial win as well, Nia. 6 goals plus. And that would mean only a draw would do against North Macedonia.
That's us getting a little bit excited, isn't it? And listen, it took them until the 39th minute to break the deadlock in Cardiff for the Joe Roden header. So they'll pay full respect to the opponents tonight. A proud country, a connected country. And they know they'll have to be patient.
Cremers taking his place alongside James Robury there to the left of him. Meyer with a throw for Liechtenstein. Was that surprise result in Group J earlier? Kazakhstan 1, Belgium 1. Belgium still overwhelming favourites to win Group J.
I just can't believe this. I can't get over the fact that we've got Belgium in the group every single year.
Roden.
Every single year.
De Silva of Coventry, winning his 6th cap. Lawler. It's got a party atmosphere, or it feels like a party atmosphere here in Vaduz. And that will be a big part, I'm sure, in how Wales fare tonight. Craig Bellamy paid tribute to the Welsh fans yesterday in his press conference.
It's just wonderful, isn't it? I think they've increased the population of Liechtenstein by about 10%, the Welsh fans here.
Thomas. Early ball into Williams. And Fuchel, the goalkeeper, formerly of Oxford United and Bournemouth, with his first touch. Goppel's ball. Led by Lawler. Ampadu, wearing the captain's armband, finds De Silva. How important would an early goal be here?
Well, it certainly settled the nerves. But again, I think they'll know they'll have studied Liechtenstein against the other top
Well played,
teams.
Saba Thomas. Well played. Some brilliant football played there.
Take them until the second half to really build a gap. Only 1-0 lead at half time, similar to Wales in Cardiff. So you can keep the ball moving at a good tempo, Wales.
Dan James. Ampadu. With Leeds players, De Silva.
A lot of Leeds players.
Thomas. Wales just happy to keep possession early doors here. Williams.
What a ball!
Through ball to Harris. Touched by Buchel. And Liechtenstein just about deal with it. And he was surrounded there, not just by Wales players, but his own defenders.
Yeah, it was a teasing
Not
ball.
far
Really
off.
well picked out by Nico Williams, who picked up some interesting positions.
Nice ball by Harris.
Really is joining in and
Yeah, he's onside.
really well spotted run. He just chips it up. He does well, the goalkeeper.
Just over the head of broadheaded into the hands of Buchel.
I expect Wales to have at least 70% possession in this game, to be honest.
Exactly what Cremers mentioned pre-match with Alex Pitchside is they've often got 6 attackers, Wales, up against the back line of Liechtenstein, but it's all about their movement.
De Silva. Thomas. Finds Ampadu. Lawler, who's impressed for Cardiff City tonight 19-year-old.
That's fine. That's good. That's good.
James
And James,
might put it past
no,
towards Broadhead.
was not hit. A handball.
And a flag for handball.
Nathan Broadhead of
Well,
Wrexham.
one Wrexham player out in Keepermore. An opportunity for another in Nathan Broadhead tonight.
Yeah, and hasn't featured as often as his teammate for his club, but his record for Wales is pretty good. 3 in 15, that's one of the best ratios in the whole team. And of course, scored a good, albeit consolation goal in the last match against Belgium.
Meyer to Nicholas Hassler. Coutinho to Luke Nataro. Wins the throw. His debut tonight, Luke Nataro. In his home city of Vaduz as well. We were speaking to Craig Bellamy yesterday. There are so many permutations about what awaits Wales in the expected playoffs in March. Could still technically win the group, as Catherine was saying, but Bellamy says he lives in the moment, the here and now.
I'm glad he can. We can't help but look ahead, can we, and get excited about the potential of a Wales team being again at another World Cup. We waited long enough since '58 to go to Qatar, and many of the players that took part in that speak about how they wish they'd done slightly better when they're at the tournament, and this is what this group is thinking about as well. Yes, reaching it, but also performing a little better when they're there as well.
Lawler, Roden. Scored the opening goal against Belgium. Ampadu. For Carl Darlow.
We're still early on. There's about 6 minutes gone.
I'm sure for that captain's armband.
6 minutes gone. Still early days.
Davis. We've got Ampadu. Is the man who wears it tonight. Roden. Lawler. Spots the run of Dan James. Nice play into Harris.
Oh, Sobber Thomas were there lurking.
That's really good play by Wales. They're overloading Leicester's side because they're playing with a front six against their front five. And it's clever for Mark Harris to recognise he can't get an attempt on goal here.
Nice touch by
James, by the way.
Dan James.
Just a little flick on, and Sorba Thomas, arguably Wales' most informed player, closing in at the back post.
I'll get it in.
The Silva with a corner.
No one there. That was a terrible corner.
James. One back by Ampadu. Broadhead.
De Silva.
Thomas.
Oh, that's Sobber Thomas, sorry.
Jordan James. Moving up for Broadhead. Reached the shoot by some of the Wales fans.
Nice.
Instead goes for
Oh,
Thomas.
terrible ball.
Low cross. Didn't find De Silva.
Yeah, I think the Welsh fans are right as well. They're very rarely wrong, are they? Interesting to see Broadhead just pull the trigger and really test Buchel in his early stages. A team like the guys in the studio said haven't yet scored a goal and have conceded 23. You will try your luck.
Oh, dear.
Lawler. A number of Welsh players close to suspension. Roden, one of those. He picks up a yellow card tonight. He would miss North Macedonia. Thomas. Dispossessed by Sellet.
What an Ampadu.
Ampadu tracking back.
Yeah, good cover. And those moments are just as pleasing for Bellamy as anything offensive as well. He spoke yesterday consistently about how he prides himself on if they lose the ball, well, how quickly can they win it back?
Kremers there to the left of Goppel, who will take this throw in. Craig Bellamy watching from the stands this evening. Did actually say that it actually, if he has to take a positive from it, it gives him another vantage point that is a common occurrence in other sports and for coaches in rugby union, for example.
Yeah, it's been a topic of debate, hasn't it? Luis Enrique of PSG adopted that method. It's fascinating, actually, that culturally football managers do go from the sideline. You can see, especially Bellamy likes to talk about shapes, you can see a lot more from higher up, and it's a wonderful stadium.
Yeah, there's definitely advantage points with the height of the stands for Craig Bellamy to look over and drop on into.
Well, wanted to take a goal kick quickly. The referee said it was a rolling ball. It's short to Roden. De Silva. To do again the deepest of the midfielders. But it's Broadhead now.
That's it. Put it back.
Finds Thomas.
Nice.
Against Hassler.
Get it in. Nice ball. Unlucky.
Cross didn't reach another yellow shirt. Ampadu. Thomas again. With two players to beat this time, and on occasion Lushinger step forward. Here's Lawler.
Nice ball down there.
Dan James. Offside. Well, it was the exchange of passes with Nico Williams that led to the flag going up.
Yeah, they've done their homework left and side, doubling up on Dan James and on Torber Thomas on the opposite side, but you won't mind that Wales because it means that somebody else somewhere else is free.
Tuchel with the free kick for the hosts. Look at the Zund. One back by Broadhead.
Nice, well played.
Dominant so far. We've expected that. These fans want the first goal.
Oh, Sorba Thomas, what are you doing there?
Silva.
That was a very bad pass. Right, pass it down. You can pass it downfield now.
Huge
Nice.
honour to be given the captaincy. He faced the press yesterday.
Yeah, and he speaks as well as he plays, doesn't he? Huge amount of maturity for a 25-year-old, but he was capped at 17, and it feels like he's been a mainstay in the team ever since.
Another player, a yellow card away from suspension as well. Nicholas Hassler gives it away to Jordan James.
Come on.
Broadhead.
Come on.
Made the run. And the chance for Nathan Broadhead.
Come on.
Deflected effort.
Oh,
But the Peter
sake.
Thomas. Liechtenstein, in fairness, have got men behind the ball and have stifled Welsh chances.
Yeah, it was good block in the end by Zund. Nico Williams was on his way to create the overlap.
Thomas, who's seen a lot of the ball, takes on Hassler, finds Jordan James.
Nice. Well played, Jordan.
Lawler. Dan James. Ampadu. So a reverse pass. And the intended target was Nico Williams, I think.
That's the first time we've seen Dan James in a 1v1 scenario, and it looked like everybody had lined themselves up for the cross.
Sorba Thomas. They're doubling up on him. The man who had the best game of his life out in Belgium. That 4-3 classic. Jordan James.
No. Better corner.
Clears away from Selec.
Yeah, talking about Sorba Thomas, there's only one man across Europe who's created more chances with their team and more assists, and that's a certain Mr. Odegaard of Norway, and we all know who he's got to aim for, so certainly is having his best season by a country mile in a Welsh shirt, Sorba Thomas. And fine form for his club as well.
Wonderful to see all the flags. You can see McCunklin in the background there. They come from far and wide across Wales. North, south, mid. And a few have come up to the commentary box as well to say hello. Nico Williams.
You gotta offload. Nico, offload. Well played. No, man on. Nice. Got to do better here. You've got to do that little bit extra here just to get that breakthrough what we need.
To do that and be patient here.
Yeah, and although they've set up as a back four with their in possession, of which they were for 80% of the last match, they're very much a three with Lawler, Roden and De Silva, the ones staying back, but it's actually up to them. A lot of it is to pick the right pass at the right time. You can see the Welsh players constantly checking their shoulders. They're trying to get on the ball on the half turn in the middle of the pitch.
Nice, well played. Go on, Dan James, get in. The ball. That's got a corner, surely.
Harris on that near post. Malik got his body in the way.
Yeah, fantastic to see him being positive, Dan James. Trying to get to the byline and deliver early.
Nice, well played. Ampadu. Off. He's got to offload it somewhere, man. He's going, I don't know, he's a bit too far high up.
Malin.
Come on.
Roden. Here's Lawler.
Nice, well played. Oh, terrible
Nico
touch.
Williams in space, playing much further forward than used to seeing. Jordan James switches the play.
Nice ball.
And Dan James is free again. Does well to keep it in and the looping cross. Well, it should have been straightforward for Buchel, but it went out anyway.
Well, it must have been over here. Dan James can't get on the end of it. He did his best. But again, as you mentioned, Nico Williams is off and the spare man for Wales. Almost like an extra midfielder in that half space.
Buchel. 3 years at Bournemouth and 2 at Oxford. This is 79th cap. Zund penalised. It's back with Dylan Lawler, who is mature beyond his years. A 19-year-old who was taken to professional senior football like a duck to water. Really impressing in League One for Cardiff City at the moment. De Silva.
What a ball.
From Thomas. But there was a flag.
Yeah, pretty late. You can see the acknowledgement for the pass from Silva Thomas. Really good run, and he's well found by De Silva.
Well, the noise level inside the stadium has just dipped slightly. A Wales goal will put that right. The party atmosphere before kick-off here. And that sets up then North Macedonia on Tuesday, which has the makings of a huge game, regardless what happens here. I expect Wales to get something here tonight in Vaduz. Broadhead.
Good playing. Well played, James.
Nice play, Jordan James. Williams hooks it across towards Thomas. Will get it away.
Got a lovely bit of skill, Jordan James.
Hassler. Back to Meyer. Well, Liechtenstein have a game plan. And for a country their size, you wouldn't expect them to compete with the big teams, of course, but
Come on.
something here
Go on.
before them. Broadhead, though, is through. Jordan James.
Oh, what a save. Oh. Ah, come on. Really well played by Nathan Broadhead. He was onside. He just should have cut more into his right hand side to take the shot on, and I reckon that could have been a goal. Ah, yeah. It's a corner.
On target for Wales. And it's a corner.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on. What ball?
De Silva, it's an inward cross towards Roden. Thomas. Harris going up for the header. Comes to Roden. Harris again.
Harris still got it.
Hard.
He really well played there.
And Wales want to
Really well played by Mark Harris.
Yeah, they're just wrestling a little bit of momentum back after Liechtenstein enjoyed their first bit of possession in the game, but this is what they would have expected. Resolute, there's lots of balls in there.
Fine.
To try and break down the
Patience.
possible Wales. So far,
It's
Wales
good.
have won it back
Playing well.
quickly if they have lost it.
playing well.
Dan James.
Nice ball into the box.
Williams the flick on. There's confusion in the Liechtenstein defence. And eventually Buchel read the header of Meyer. But again, it's a Dan James delivery causing issues.
Yeah, and a bit of a shame that Silver Thomas or Jordan James didn't go full throttle for that one. There was a loose ball there to attack.
I'm gonna have to put my tablet on charge just to see
Dan James,
if there's any other score lines that are going on. So I don't know who isn't and who is playing.
Probably not his absolute favourite type of opponent to play against because there is very limited space in behind their low block. And again, he's so quick off the mark that they can create a little bit of space for him to be 1v1. He can be frightening.
Handball, well, clearly it was a handball. Struck the hand of Hassler. Referee was well placed.
Right, let's go and try and see.
Lesser handballs than that in Group J so far. That's why they're probably complaining.
Meyer to take this throw.
Who is on playing? If my
And Roden will go all
Wi-Fi wants to work, that'd be brilliant.
to Darlow here at the Right Park Stadion, opened in 1998 and a capacity of just under 6,000. And tonight, it's mainly Welsh fans. Lawler. Amperdin. Jordan James again, looking for the through ball, finds Broadhead, round the goal.
Oh, he skied it.
And should it be 1-0?
Belgium drew to Kazakhstan.
He did the hard bit, didn't he?
1-0.
That's the change in tempo that Wales played with here.
Belgium got a Kazakhstan got a red card. I don't know what that means for group table, but
and there were some recovering defenders, which is maybe why he's chosen to lift it for.
yeah,
But that is
yeah, Belgium still at top, not lost a game. North Macedonia still not lost a game. Kazakhstan did well to try and help us out, I think, but it would have been better if Belgium didn't get a point. But the Belgium goal difference is just stupid. It's plus 15.
To De Silva, Roden. Dylan Lawler. A loose pass this time from Dan James. Well, hopefully a goal is coming. Wales are pushing. Thomas with the cross. Broadhead again in there.
Yeah, Wales have had 81% possession. We've had 5 shots, 1 on target. Should have done better there.
He looks the most likely, doesn't he, Nathan Broadhead? From Wales' perspective, good to see Silver Thomas actually just deliver a ball early, and they're queuing up for Wales, but just too far ahead of Broadhead.
In the last 5 minutes or so, 3 really good opportunities for Wales. Thomas does well. Broadhead just got the full court under his
That's
feet, but
it.
it's still there for Wales. Amperdin. Lawler. Dan James, just a one man to beat here. Williams. Another corner. The block from Goppel.
And they've been linking up really well so far in these opening 25 minutes. Nico Williams and Dan James on the right-hand side. Been good variety so far from Wales. I picked out some runners from midfield in a quite direct manner. Played it wide and got crosses into the box. So just keeping the home team guessing.
Silver Thomas with the corner. Almost every single outfield player for Wales inside.
Nice
the
ball.
area. It's a nice ball towards James, looping header. Roden in there.
Broadhead! Get in! Come on! Nathan Broadhead. Fantastic.
Maybe a few eyebrows raised that he was in the team ahead of some other He's been the liveliest forward by far so far for Wales, and they've been knocking on the door, haven't they, the away team? He's got a wonderful
Kane!
record for Wales. That's his 4th in 16 appearances, and this is straight from the training ground. He's all alone, Jordan James. He just has to get it back across. The centre-backs do their job in front of Buchholz, and it's nicely struck.
Jordan James, lovely header. Punched out Nathan Broadhead on the volley.
The deadlock is broken.
Lovely.
The technique was spot on, and he found a way through. And it's Wales who lead here in Vaduz. Does that take some of the pressure, if there was pressure?
Nathan Broadhead, 2 goals in 3 matches, man. Wrexham's doing him well.
To a team ranked outside the top 100 for 12 years. 20 years tomorrow. Bit of a discussion going on between.
Oh, it's VAR goal check again. Oh, no, don't do this to us.
The goal check, as you can see at the
Oh,
moment.
don't do this to us.
We're used to this in Group J.
Yeah, potential offside. You'd have to think it was probably from the header back across from Jordan James. Had somebody just straight.
Potential offside.
The Liechtenstein back line had stepped out.
Celebrations may be premature from these Welsh fans. We all remember in Belgium the amount of VAR checks there were. And the referee has been called across to the monitor.
Joking, man.
Usually, Mia, when this happens, it means that the goal is going to be disallowed.
Yeah, and it might be that there's an incident for him to actually look at, so it might have been somebody in an offside position. Is that a direct roll in the goal, possibly impeding the goalkeeper?
The header back across from Jordan James. And well, the instructions that we have been given are for a potential offside, not for any foul play on the goalkeeper. And that is marginal. And not the best angle either.
Pretty inconclusive from an angle perspective. I don't think there was a foul.
Disallowed. Wales thought they'd taken the lead.
I bet it's been disallowed. It's going to be disallowed, isn't it? Because every time you go to the monitor, it's always disallowed. Yeah, it's disallowed. Of course it is.
Who the guilty party is. It might be Joe Rodon. Ken, from the angle that the camera was at, really difficult to see if he was offside.
Joke.
He
It's a
did
joke.
challenge the goalkeeper, which is maybe what he was called on to have a look at, but the Welsh fans in front of us are seeing the funny side anyway.
Yeah, a few just in front of our commentary box looking to us, see if they can get a glimpse of the monitor that we have. I'm not sure if the referee could have had a clear view of that to make that decision. But there we go. It is still goalless. And Broadhead's goal has been chalked off.
Well, something I think Wales could improve on from the last few matches against higher ranked opposition is how they respond in the moment to a little bit of adversity, a little bit of controversy maybe. So it'll be interesting now to see if it fuels them.
Hassler. First real attack now for Liechtenstein. As Thomas to beat. De Silva steps.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
The foul, wanted the free kick. In the end, safety first from Roden. And the wild shot in the end that came in from Zund from a fair bit of distance. Liechtenstein will be happy, and clearly Pete Cremens is looking at the incident. The Broadhead goal that wasn't. He was deep in conversation with the fourth official near, who was explaining the decision.
Yeah, it remains to be seen, but it's been and gone now, and they seem a little buoyed from that decision. The home team, Liechtenstein, registering their first.
Wales have to beat North Macedonia to qualify through the
They do try their luck at that.
next stage.
Wales can't get out of it.
Qualification next stage.
Nicholas Hassler Wales could be in trouble here. A low cross which in the end has resulted in a Welsh decision. I think Luke Nataro had broken free, but Wales got the offside in the end.
Oh, man.
And Wales have got to do the hard work again to
Yeah.
break down this Liechtenstein defence.
It wasn't the cleanest build-up from the back under the high press of Liechtenstein either, but they're back in more familiar territory.
Thomas. That's the beating of Nicholas Haslett. It uses De Silva. Broadhand. How frustrated he must be as a forward player to have a goal chalked off.
Yeah, but still, they'll enjoy plenty of opportunities, I think, if they continue in this vein. Wales. Booker Thomas and Dan James' delivery so far have connected, just not really a clinical opportunity for the forwards, but he certainly has been lively, Broadhead.
Roden. De Silva. Ethan Ampadu of Leeds. Joe Roden of Leeds. Maybe that's lit a fire under Wales now. And that goal disallowed. Nico Williams. Tackle from Goffel did well, in fact, with a throw for his team.
Hopefully it does have that effect, but the other effect it can have is on the home team and give them a little bit of hope, a little bit of a wake-up call.
Liechtenstein, a small nation, population of around 40,000. Fit that twice into the Principality Stadium in Cardiff. Sandwiched between Switzerland and Austria. Beautiful country, but a great deal of depth of players to pick from.
And worth noting as well that only 7 in this squad are actual full-time professional athletes, so there should be a goal.
Lushinger. Jordan James, the Welsh number 17, dispossessing him. Haslett. Thomas picks up the loose ball.
Come on.
Well, Jordan James to his left, but he goes in alone. Cross it towards Harris. Jordan James. Ampadu. Just overhit the pass, Jordan James, but Roden will pass it back to Darlow, who hasn't yet had a save to make. That long range effort from Zund, which was wide, but it's been all Wales so far. Dan James, leg tackle, and a free kick. Zund, the guilty party.
I think Zund owes him an apology, but also Nico Williams owes him an apology. The pass into him was a bit underhit, and he's braved Dan James. He's trying to get a toe on it. He knows he's going to be clattered in doing so. Just been a little bit sloppy the last 5 or so minutes in Wales. Passes not quite connected and flowing like they were in the opening stages.
Just feel a goal would settle down any anxiety in this predominantly Welsh crowd here at Vaduz. Good opportunity here for either De Silva or Thomas. It's Thomas with the free kick. Buchel commits himself. Got a good punch.
He did really well, the goalkeeper, with an outswinger. They opted for Thomas to deliver. It's more difficult for the keeper to come out and attack it.
Lawler. As you can see, Wales have the lion's share of possession. We expected that. 70% to 30. Thomas. Jordan James out wide this time. Ampadu. Thomas. Again, Haslett to beat. Again, it's a Thomas cross. Dan James working hard to keep possession here for Wales. Nice layoff for Nico Williams. And the cross eventually comes down. Snatched at it. The captain for the evening, Ethan Ampadu.
That's good play from Wales. Switched it really well from left to right. A really clever ball in the middle of that move to Nico Williams, who just chipped it up for his teammates. It might have been an acrobatic effort coming in from Harris, but well defended.
Welsh throw was worth pointing out as well that Wales do end up finishing third. They would still get into the playoffs, but just wouldn't have that home semi-final. Craig Bellamy talked extensively about the importance of finishing in the top two pots of the playoff rankings. That can only mean a second place finish in Group J. And that draw for the playoffs, by the way, on Thursday, 0. Dan James. There's a frustration in this Welsh team at the moment. As Craig Bellamy looks on, I wonder what he's feeling. 36 minutes on the clock. He would be panicking there, but
Should be 1-0 up anyway.
Still 0-0. They need that breakthrough.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be panicking at all. Still a long way to go in the game. They've enjoyed a lot of possession. They're creating little openings. Nothing quite clear cut.
Just get a goal before half time.
Ampadu. Roden. Lawler. Wales want to
Come on.
the noise level in this stadium. Can they do it with Dan James? Ampadu with the first time cross just swung his right foot at it. Broadhead. With close control again for Nathan Broadhead. Dan James. Broadhead. With
Corner to Wales. Come on.
Movement between the Welsh footmen. Nobody's ever really in the same spot. Plenty of interchanges. We've seen Broadhead come out to this right-hand side now and try and link up with Dan James. And they need more of that because he is being double marked. So any little angle that they can create off him can create an opening for them.
Jay De Silva with the corner kick. Another in-swing. Buchel missed it this time. Ampadu was a collision there. And
Ampadu's gone down heavy.
The ball was at an awkward height and Ampadu went in for the header.
Oh!
Salanovic.
Clash of the heads. That's got to be a free
I
kick.
don't think it's a malicious challenge and the referee hasn't blown for a foul. Both entitled to go for it, as you say. Just a head-on-head contact.
Said he had no particular
No?
aspirations to be Wales captain. His aim was just to represent Wales, Ethan Ampadu, in the first place. He's certainly done that with great distinction. 59 times, in fact. So it's a surprise but an honour for him to be captain.
Well, I think, yeah, he was asked yesterday and actually just showed a huge amount of humility, which is a really important characteristic, of course, of a leader.
Or just behind Ampadu.
Come on.
Lawler keeping things ticking over for Wales. Williams to Dan James. Lost his footing. Likes to cut in from that right-hand side. And they're not giving him an inch, are they, Liechtenstein? De Silva. Jordan James. Thomas. Jordan James, deflected effort. Buchel into the path of Broadhead. And still,
Find your feet.
find the back of the net. And it's not through what they're trying.
Well, it's brilliant scramble defence from Liechtenstein, it has to be said. Wales look dangerous when they do deliver it earlier. Gives the back line of the home team less time to set.
Jordan James resisting the temptation for the cross and going for goal this time. The doctors on to treat Zund of Liechtenstein. An opportunity for Pete Clemens to maybe have a word with some of his players. Anthony getting strapped up there. And it's a real stark difference in atmosphere from what we experienced prior to kick-off to what we're feeling now, Nia.
Yeah, it's a little bit nerdy, isn't it? They're usually in full song, the Red Wall, the Wales away contingent. Don't be wrong, there's still fantastic support and energy, but you're right, Simon. I think after that Broadhead goal was disallowed, there is a little bit of nervousness creeping in. The longer this goes on, the more hope Liechtenstein will have, but looking at how they fared so far in Group J, it does fall apart a little bit in the second half.
James. Liechtenstein temporarily down to 10 with Zund up the field. Can James take advantage? James with a cross.
Oh.
From Alessio Hassler to Luke Nataro, battling with Lawler, who did well.
Yeah, good strength show from the 19-year-old. Gets the team back on the attack.
De Silva. Ampadu. Nice ball. In towards Broadhead. Harris. It was on target. And I think Buchel's save was just to make doubly sure for Liechtenstein.
Yeah, he didn't connect with it quite how he would like, Harris. He's absolutely right to take the shot on. Broadhead does really well because they're all over him. What your centre forward should be doing, occupying the centre halves, and the rest of people around him can pick up the crumbs.
Sorba Thomas.
What a ball!
Swing out Buchel again. Opting to punch rather than catch. Ampadu.
What a ball!
Teasing
Come
the
on!
back post this time. No one there to meet it. But here's Thomas.
Straight to the head. No, straight to the head.
Claims of handball maybe against Luca Nataro, but you talk about getting men behind the ball. That is what Liechtenstein are doing. Good effect so far. Thomas. Ampadu. Jordan James. Fights the way
Shot.
through.
What a shot.
Wicked shot, which was held well by Buchel.
And I think that's why Welsh fans really enjoy seeing Jordan James play for Wales. He's always positive, always aggressive with his actions. And they have tried to cross it, Wales. I think that's where you really miss the likes of Kiefer Moore, just for a sheer presence to attack the first ball. I have to say Liechtenstein have had the better of that so far.
Pass, 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 pass.
Time running
And
out
again,
for
and
the
again.
first half. Williams. Roden. De Silva. Nico Williams. And James. And looking up to link up with Williams. Goes it alone. Roden. Liechtenstein just sitting back here. As Wales desperate to find a way through. Oh, it came off Thomas. It will be a goal kick. And it's been a largely frustrating first half.
Yeah, and Hasler celebrating that like a god. He's done that side of the game really well so far. Closing people down, not giving them much space. Blocking the crosses.
Well, Welsh fans not happy with this. Buchel changing the position of where he's going to take this goal kick. Just run down the clock a little bit more. There have been a few stoppages, so there will be additional time in this first half. Harris. Free kick Wales. Well, a goal would settle the nerves, or any nerves that exist, just before before half-time be an ideal time to get it near.
Yeah, it would. But also, again, they'll have a plan for the second half. Wales, they would have considered it being tight and being a nervy 0-0 at half-time, and they've got plenty of talent on the bench if they choose to deploy it as well.
Wales were to draw here this evening, they would need to win against North Macedonia. Stand any chance of a second place finish. No other result would do in that game. Away by Sela. Solanovic.
Oop.
Away by Darlow.
Good cover again. Nico Williams, he looks a frustrated figure. We were inside their own half when the ball was played, so nowhere near offside.
Haslett to take the throw. We're pointing out that Wales have quality on the bench, namely Brennan Johnson and David Brooks. Those are the two standout names, you would say. Ruben Colwell, who's had a fantastic season at Cardiff City so far, another option.
Yeah, and I think that type of player, Ruben Colwell, this is the perfect match for him. To play in that little number 10 role in between the Liechtenstein back line and midfield, just to get on it on the half turn. Pull the trigger himself. We've seen the talent he's got from distance, but also to bring others into play as well.
Long throw to be taken by Haslett. Surely the last real attempt of this first half. And he's taking his time in, taking too much time.
In fairness, I think he was waiting for his fellow centre-back to come up. I think they see this as an opportunity, Liechtenstein.
Throw wasn't so long. Jordan James helps it on its way. Thomas leading the chase. Wins the free kick. Thomas complaining that the ball was kicked away there. Haslett picking up a yellow card for time wasting already. Time running out in this first half, Nia Jones.
Yeah, I don't think they'll panic too much again. It's gone exactly probably how they imagined it would go. Plenty of possession, high territory off the pitch, some small little openings. They need to be a little bit more creative and intricate in and around their box because there's so many bodies in there to break down.
Meyer. Clearance away by Zund towards Solanovic. One back by Ampadu for Wales. De Silva. Usually we'd be hearing Craig Bellamy on the sidelines barking orders at his players. Hasn't got that luxury tonight due to his suspension. And it's half time. Booze from the Welsh fans. Well, it's certainly not the scoreline that they expected or any of us expected at this stage.
No.
Have held firm, and Wales perhaps feel that they should be in the lead. Nathan Broadhead's goal was disallowed. VAR chalking off that goal, and maybe it would be a different story and a different atmosphere had that goal been allowed. But as it is, half time, Liechtenstein 0, Wales 0.
That's really frustrating.
Thought after 25 minutes that Wales had taken the lead. Sober Thomas with a cross. Nathan Broadhead with a goal, but a check. VAR once again disallowed. And at half time, it's frustration for Wales. It is goalless. Let's have a little look then at the statistics from that first 45 minutes. And
Wales at 82% possession, 9 shots, 4 on target, 5 corners, 3 offsides, 1 foul, no yellow cards or red cards.
And that's the all-important stat at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, we haven't scored, have we, though?
For the rest
You made the point in the
Let's
first half
go.
here that
Wales need to start off really.
looking at their previous games in Group A,
Let's go for the attack. Let's go straight on.
Yeah, looking at their last three defeats, really heavy defeats, a 6-0, a 5-0 and a 4-0, and the majority of those have happened in the second half. So they mentioned they need to be patient before the game.
Goodness sake.
De Silva, Joe Roden. Wales cheered on by 3,000 fans in Vaduz this evening. Getting 3 stands. De Silva, Roden. There's a drop in tempo in the middle of the first half, and Wales will be looking to set the agenda straight from the off here in this second half here.
Yeah, and I think what the best teams do is they actually toy with the tempo a bit. They're not fast all the time, they're certainly not slow all the time, but they pick and choose the moments of when to entice the press and slow it down, and then it's like a flick of a switch. And they find those gaps really, really quickly.
Dan James, Ampadu, De Silva, Roden pushing out, so too Lawler. And the draw, as Alex was saying earlier, for the playoffs on Thursday in Zurich. James. Didn't quite get the cross past Goppel. The importance of second place, of course, as we keep saying there, is a home semi-final advantage in a one-off game. And as we know, Qatar, that could be a huge advantage.
It's massive. The atmosphere that the Red Bull are able to create at the Cardiff City Stadium is second to none. They're doing a good job of it here as well.
Ball back to Vukel, he was under pressure. Jordan James back to Dylan Lawler. Anything you'd like to see more of in this second half?
Shots. I think, plain and simply, I think when they've been in and around the penalty area, you can't always pass it through. You can't always walk it around. Sometimes I think we just unleash an effort from distance. The team that has conceded so many goals.
Broadhead trying to find Williams. Vukel racing out of his 6-yard area.
I think that what that then does is it conditions them into thinking that you might shoot every time. They might close you down a little bit quicker, which will open up some passing lanes out wide.
Ampadu of Leeds. Nico Williams going direct this time towards Mark Harris. Simple for Vukel again.
It was well defended in the end by Maya. Trapped the run really well.
Hassler. Luque Nataro. It's all the way back to Darlow. Here's Dylan Lawler of Cardiff.
Nice to see them in those moments when they have half gone to press. Liechtenstein has actually hit them with a little bit of a counter-attack. Wales, it's almost like they're happy for them to get back into their low block and then
It's a VAR check for something.
Sorba Thomas. Lawler. Ampadu. Finds Jordan James in space. Had a few shots. This sort of range in the first half.
And it's over because there's absolutely nothing to look at.
Thomas. Jordan James. Williams.
That was a terrible pass.
Dan James is fast, but he's not that fast. Just overly hit there by Nico Williams.
Yeah, positive play again. What they're doing, Liechtenstein, is when it goes into the Wales wide men, they're committing one of their wing backs, one of their back five, but one of the 3 central midfielders is coming across as well. Actually, if Wales are clever, they can find an inside man, one of their own midfielders, who should have a couple of yards of space.
Ampadu. De Silva. Thomas. Jordan James. It's rinse and repeat at the moment for Wales. Williams just can't find a way through.
He took his man out.
Jordan James, who is setting
Free kick to Wales. As should have.
free kick anyway. It was a late challenge by Sammy Williams.
And credit to the referee. He gave Wales a good chance to make the most of the advantage. Lovely bit of skill to sit down the defender, and he tries to go in with
That should be a yellow card.
But Salah, but he fouled him with his torso in the process.
Well, it's in its position. It's one for either Thomas or De Silva again.
This is ridiculous.
It just epitomises a point would mean to Liechtenstein.
See if the Welsh rugby team's winning.
Even at this
I
stage,
think they were winning 5-0 last time I looked.
Thomas. Oh, it's towards Dylan Lawler. Could still be there, but Buchel uncontested with the catch.
Yeah, the team
See.
involved in delivery and really inviting, wasn't it? from
Ah,
the-
Wales are drawing 7-0 now.
the centre back did
I'm surprised.
extremely well.
Probably won't win against Japan.
Meyer. Rufinger. Brought down skillfully by Sagan. And it's Liechtenstein's first real period of possession here. And they're looking to make it count. Looking at Taro. Well, shoulder to shoulder with Roden. The home bench think that it should have been a foul.
A terrific turn of speed from Rodon, wasn't it? It's the first time in the game Wales haven't been touched tight when they've been in possession of the ball. They were made to pay. It was a clever ball through, but he matched him all the way, Rodon.
Hassler. Broadhead. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Claims for a foul throw there from Hassler. But it's with Apody. Lawler. What can Wales do from this position now?
Bugger all.
James, it's not working out, and I wonder how long before the Welsh bench start thinking about the likes of Johnson and the likes of Brooks.
As another example of where I think Wales can really hurt them on transition. And they have gone a little bit higher up the pitch, Liechtenstein. There's those spaces that Wales have been craving.
Nice ball.
For Dan James now. Takes on his man. Oh! Was sliding in. Well, that's better for Wales. And on the second attempt, it was cleared. Well, the tempo has been up.
Oh, you couldn't wish for a better pair of balls to go across.
Come on.
Thomas. Jordan James. The Welsh fans are on their feet now. Ampadu.
Go on. Oh.
The referee stopped the play. Jordan James was almost in there. But this was the ball from Dan James.
Yeah, just so quick out of his feet. It whistles right across the face. Broadhead is inches away from it. But they do well to reset themselves again. But a very similar ball from Thomas.
Thomas's cross towards that near post. Corner.
Come on.
And the noise level increases with it. As Mallet puts it away.
Now, expected from Wales. They're happy to see them enjoy possession, but they also want to see chances created. And a little bit more direct energy and just getting ball into the box.
Corner from De Silva. Not a bad delivery, but again, Lawler was the target running in. Ball is with Nico Williams. Broadhead. Broadhead to Jordan James. Dan James. De Silva. You wonder how long Liechtenstein can hold on to this. With Wales coming forward again. Good skill from De Silva. Ampadiv. Thomas. Drives it into offside.
Oh, he's hit the post!
Dan James was in there. And again Wales come close.
Oh!
So close, brilliant bit of play. Great to see De Silva in on the action. He sucked in 3 men in blue. He managed to get another wicket ball in. How did it stay out for Dan James? Again, the footwork from De Silva, it opened up this space for Silva Thomas. He put everything on the end of that one. Come off the post.
Dan James could not have come closer. You get this feeling here, if Wales keep doing what they're doing, then the goal is inevitable.
Yeah, and they're really responding for the crowd's energy as well, urging their team forward. You can hear it every time it goes for a throw-in, every time it goes to a corner.
Nico Williams. Looking for the short throw. He has got Dylan Lawler. Chooses Broadhead. Lawler to De Silva. Thomas. Jordan James with the quick collection. Brought out by Luke Nataro. Road. I think the message from the Welsh bench from Pete Clements is keep doing what you're doing, Wales.
Yeah, you can tell they've noticed that Liechtenstein are just beginning to tire just a little bit. Not quite as close on their distances, and they go to close down.
Come on.
Across the pitch, and Wales are switching it.
Roden. De Silva. Thomas has Jordan James to his left. James's cross. Again to the back post. Oh! Nico Williams this time coming close. What do Wales have to do to score? We played nearly an hour, and it's chance after chance.
Oh, it's a wonderful ball and a brilliant lead from Nico Williams. He's been in on the action near the back post all evening. He does everything right. He just waited for that far corner of the net to ripple.
Confirmation of a crowd of just over 5,500, 3,000 of which all from Wales.
Come on!
With space. Dan James. Williams. Spots Jordan James. Thomas's ball did well. Dan James can just direct his header. And Wales still left frustrated.
Yeah, but they look buoyed in the last 10 minutes or so. You can tell they've really clicked on to how well they can link up in wide areas. Jordan James on his left-hand side with Silva Thomas. Nico Williams over on the far side with Dan James. That's where they're getting their joy, creating an overload.
Sorry about that.
On that Welsh bench for Craig Bellamy to mull over. Brendan Johnson and Brooks we talked about. Ruben Colwell, Lewis Kumas, Liam Cullen. Lawler. Fast pass in towards Broadhead and then Nico Williams. Hopefully in no hurry to pick up that ball. We're closing in on the hour mark. 0-0. Still no sense of panic, you feel, near at this stage?
No, they're still playing okay, Wales, and as you said, they've got plenty of armour on the bench. if they need to use it. And it's the type of game that, especially the offensive players, will be absolutely itching to get on the pitch.
Thomas. Hassler to beat, and Lupinger sticks a leg out. Thomas has done really well, but he needs support. Has it in Jordan James. Just beyond that, Purdue. Here's Harris. Williams. Shoot with either feet. Oh, that's a look. To Dan James.
Get in! Finally we lead! Finally we lead! Finally!
Such a play from Wales. They saw a little reverse through ball that nobody else in the whole of Liechtenstein saw. It was a simple ball across, the simplest task he's had all night for Dan James, right across the face of the goal.
Come on! Jordan James, don't tell me he's offside.
The ball from Nico Williams. He's enjoyed this role tonight. It's perfectly timed. He's played on time.
Yes.
He celebrates his first goal for Wales,
What an important one.
and he couldn't miss. That has got this crowd going. And makes up for the disallowed goal in the first half. 1-0 there.
Yeah, and I love Joe Rogan's reaction as well. Just while he was on his way up to celebrate with his teammate, he turned to the red wall. Big double fist, big celebrations. They're all Welsh fans, really.
Well, it sets up a huge game on Tuesday. Wales are going to finish the job now. And it had been coming. Here's Hassler. Well, a really good run, and Jordan James, oh no, yellow card. And that will mean that Jordan James will miss the game against North Macedonia.
Oh, what a shame. What a massive shame, especially just straight after the high of scoring your first international goal. It'll be a massive miss on Tuesday. And it's exactly the type of yellow card that will annoy Bellamy. The ball is there to be won. He just gets it all wrong, Jordan James. And there was plenty behind him to cover if he did miss it as well.
That was the risk that Wales were always going to run. And Craig Bellamy said as much this week. With so many, a yellow card away from suspension, and Jordan James, an important cog in that midfield, will certainly be missed on Tuesday night.
Listen, there'll be adrenaline pumping through his veins. And Bellamy prides the counter press and winning the ball back just as high as assists and goals. So he's keen to carry on that euphoria, Jordan James. He just gets it wrong.
And changes about to be made by Wales. We've got a glimpse of Ruben Colwell. And I think Lewis Kumas as well near. Two attack-minded substitutions, you would suggest, from Pete Cremens and from Craig Bellamy in the stands. Away by Jordan James. When you consider that others are on the cusp of a suspension, would that be in their thinking of these substitutions? In the meantime, here's Liechtenstein with Lukenataro. Dispossessed by Dan James, but only temporarily. Hassler. And a real change in mood here in Vaduz in the stadium. Changing the atmosphere too. Welsh fans having fun. And it is
Lewis Kumas, Colwell and Brooks. Come on.
ready to see Ruben Colwell, David Brooks, and Lewis Kumas.
Nathan Broadhead going off.
Had that goal disallowed in the first half.
Colwell is on for Broadhead.
Yeah, he has. I really like how he's occupied the Liechtenstein back line, but he's also dropped short on occasion as well. In that number 10 role, try and get on it, bring others in as well.
Mark Harris is out for Lewis Kumas.
Very much the leader of the new Cardiff City generation. The players who've emerged in this Welsh squad.
And Daniel James coming off for David Brooks.
Yeah, he had to wait for the opportunity, didn't he? He was pretty tightly marked by not one but two Liechtenstein defenders for most of it, but a really clever run, timed it to perfection. Put it on a plate for his mate James.
And Jonas Weissenhofer, 19 years of age, winning his second cap for Liechtenstein. He's coming onto the field for them. And it's Emmanuel Zund making way.
No, he's done well actually, done. Out as the left wing back, he's had a little bit of a task to deal with. He's not been beaten 1v1 too many times.
David Brooks, the name on the lips of these Welsh fans. Will he be involved in this attack with Williams getting forward? Send it to the goal kick, but sets up Tuesday night, doesn't it? If Wales can get the 3 points here and go into that game on the back of a victory.
Yeah, and another
If Wales win today and on Tuesday and Belgium lose,
North Macedonia, and they're much more a threat if they do choose.
if Belgium lose, then we qualify.
Reverse picture in Skopje, it'll be much of the same. Low block, the need for intricacy and creativity in and around the box. But I'm liking the attitude I'm seeing from this Welsh group now. It's woken them up a little bit. I'm seeing the real competitive spirit come out. That's maybe lacking in the earlier stages.
Bouquet Natara having a talking to with the referee. With a real lifted mood. They're at the Orion Park Stadium. Roden. Confirmation Luka Natara receiving a yellow card from the Albanian referee. Brooks. Spreads the ball wide to the goal scorer Jordan James. Thomas. Great moment for him, by the way, to get his first for Wales. Thomas. Roden. There's a confidence down there to get this second goal.
Yeah, and an urgency as well. And actually, it's enticing Liechtenstein to step out a little bit. They can't protect the point that they did have prior to that goal, so it's forcing them out a little bit, which is perfect for Wales.
De Silva. Plays it back to Joe Roden. Thomas calling for it. He has been an outlet.
Come on, let's get another one.
Here he is. Sorba Thomas in towards Anthony.
Let's get another goal.
Wales now that they have that goal.
Yeah, and it's credit to Sorba Thomas's previous performances in a Wales shirt that he is being so tightly marked.
Brooks. Tried the 1-2 with Ruben Colwell. Good play, Nico Williams. Colwell. Trying to guide the ball out to Brooks. Just reach him eventually. Against Goppel. Here's Roden. Jada Silva of Coventry City. Well, the picture is becoming ever clearer for Wales and their passage towards the World Cup and what is needed. It does look like the playoffs, despite that freak Belgium result earlier, finishing second and finishing third would be a huge difference. Second means a home one-off semi-final against a so-called lesser opponent.
Yeah, and Wales back themselves against anybody across Europe and in the world when they play at home at the Cardiff City Stadium. The crowd will have to play their part. Wales will have to be very good on the night, and who's to say who they'll draw in the final if they get through that.
River Colwell. Good save, Buchel. Strong left hand from Colwell's shot.
Yeah, he didn't get the connection that he wanted, Colwell, but he still made Buchel work. Little flip around the corner. He's alive to the return ball as well, and he needed to make the save.
Colwell wins the Welsh corner.
It's the eyes he gave just before the shot. Takes the crossfield pass. Probably caught Buchel off guard.
Brooks with the corner. Near post, he was looking at Lawler. Here's Williams, urged to shoot. He does so. The deflected effort bobbles to the goalkeeper. And he's certainly capable of that sort of range for Williams.
Yeah, and he's had a really good game so far. He'll be putting his hand up for the possible player of the match nominee, just partly because of that wonderful pass to bring in Dan James for the assist. But he's had a 3-year role. Used to seeing Connor Roberts playing that almost extra midfielder role under Craig Bellamy, but he's got the nod tonight and he looks like he's enjoying it as well.
Brooks, left-footed ball over the top of Kumas. Flags there behind that Liechtenstein goal from Wales. Really has been a terrific Wolverhampton. Joe Roden. Muller.
He's getting another now.
He's got ball. Still wrestling for it. Has done really well. Oh, marvellous cross. Buchel gets a hand. Well, Brooks never gave up on a lost cause.
That's brilliant skill, wasn't it, in the first instance? There was 2 up against him, but he didn't care, David Brooks. And that's the difference a goal makes. Wales really expressing themselves in wide areas now. Don't mind losing it. There's that type of thing that I think has frustrated Wales fans when it comes to Brennan Johnson. What a talent he is, and we're so lucky to have him.
Go on, go on, go, 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 go on. Go on, Sorba. Get the ball in. Nice. Shoot. Oh. Oh, straight out of play again.
Shoots on goal. Salah did enough to put him off. William Pizzi, Italian-born player. Only gained Liechtenstein citizenship last year. And he will replace the teenager Luca Natara. Going to give Liechtenstein some credit as well. Clearly, they're a team that feel they can't go and compete head-to-head with Wales offensively, but they've frustrated Wales on for the best part of an hour now.
And do you know what? It's so hard to spend that long without the ball. You're closing people down, you're getting back into position, but the whole time as well, you've got to be checking your shoulders, you've got to be checking to the people to the left, to the right, and in front of you. It's really draining work, physically and mentally as well. And it's done by a little bit of quality from Wales, but
He's on 70% possession.
they played some top quality sides in Group J, and you can tell they're learning all the time, much like Wales. And this is one of their best performances so far.
Williams. Brooks. He can't score from this distance, you know. Marvellous run from David Brooks. Lazy run, which almost resulted in a one-on-one. Liechtenstein with the counter-attack now. It's Salah. Looks up and finds Hassler. Thomas tracking back. Colwell chasing down the ball. Not a bad ball. Gottel to chase himself, and Liechtenstein won a corner.
Yeah, fair play, good football play by the home team. It came from the first bit of quality we've seen in the centre of the pitch. Quick little 1-2. 1-2 touch passing. Switched it a couple of times. It's the first time we've really had to see Nico Williams and Sorba Thomas work really hard back towards their own goal.
Saglam. This is strong football of Germany. Preparing an in-swinger here. Didn't beat the first man, who was Colwell, but it's another corner.
Not the connection either wanted, but he's doing the right thing in his position, just in front of the goalkeeper in that front zone, Ruben Colwell.
Saglam, higher delivery this time, free header for Salah. And Malik was in there too. And that was a free header.
Oh, what a let-off. And you know what? Malin is going to have a sore head tomorrow. He's added absolutely everything that's come his way defensively. I think if I threw my microphone down, he'd head it back to me as well. That is a big, big let-off for Wales.
Applause for Jordan James, whose goal could give Wales the 3 points tonight.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet evening for him. The crowd are showing their thanks and appreciation for being the man to tap it home, but in the back of his mind, he'll be full of regret of that slide tackle he went in for that'll rule him out of contention for Tuesday.
Rare touch for Carl Darlow in the second half. The aim was Ruben Colwell. Moved down by Williams. And Purdue, there's a player down here. Well, it's not obliged to kick the ball out of play. Lawler. De Silva.
Come on. Better.
Thomas. Is Roden. First touch for Lee Cullen. It's not a bad one, trying to put through Thomas. Hassler back to the goalkeeper. And Kumas with a late challenge. The yellow card for Lewis Kumas.
I think it's harsh. I think he was there for him to close down. The good press, Thomas. Good ball into him from Cullen. He's been watching on from the side and spotting opportunities with that little through ball. He's making the most of that, Buchel.
Liechtenstein have lost their last 10 games going into this one, including that 3-0 loss in Cardiff in June. Serious risk of being 11 now. Wales will want more than just the one goal. Buchel. They'll be very vocal, these Wales fans. They did play Sweet Caroline before kick-off. Needless to say, an English anthem wasn't too much appreciated. There's been a good humour. And they'll be delighted if Wales can get a win out of this one near and set up Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's been like a pantomime at times because they booed the anthem because it sounds very similar to one of our neighbours' anthems, albeit very different lyrics, but they've also been applauding the coach when they came on, the players when they came out, the subs when they go out as well. And they'll go home happy if it stays like this.
If is a big word, because here's Pixie. Just couldn't keep the ball in play. Craig Bernabeu will be relieved to be back on the sidelines as well. You often see him in that technical area, really doesn't hide his emotions.
know, for some players, they'll have become quite reliant on hearing his instruction, particularly the wide men. If he wants them to make a run, if he wants them to track back, whatever it might be. But who knows, for some people, they might even prefer just making their own decisions.
Two further changes. Severin Schlegel for his 10th cap and Sandro Wolfinger, one of the pair of brothers in this squad. He's winning his 78th cap. Salah coming off. They certainly worked hard, a lot of these Liechtenstein players. The Welsh bench now, with, a second goal would be much icing on the cake to go home with.
Yeah, and it looks more and more likely just because they're expressing themselves more, the pressure is off.
9 minutes left.
0-0, more frustrated Wales might have got. And of course, there's players that have come onto the pitch that are keen for probably a few more minutes under Bellamy, and now's the chance to show why.
David Brooks.
What are you doing?
Passes with Kumas, who miscontrolled.
Well played. Oh, Sorba. Heavy touch as all. What was that?
The Silver again. Roden.
Come on.
Brooks.
Be another one somewhere.
Interactions coming on. Spotted a pass. Just overhit for Thomas.
Yeah, but applauded by his opposite wide man. He just drifted in off the touchline, Thomas. What's so threatening about David Brooks, of course, is he's got such quality.
Brennan Johnson. It's taken 82 minutes.
We know that this man possesses it, Brennan Johnson.
Sorba Thomas coming off. Brennan Johnson.
Seen it on a regular basis, you could argue, for Wales. But he is on for Sorba Thomas.
No, he's not coming in bad form. Got 2 goals so far in the Premier League for his club, Tottenham Hotspur.
Welsh throw. And taken by De Silva. The pressure here. It's back to Darla. Rain started to come down. Here in Vaduz. As we enter the last 7 minutes of the 90. Brooks switching wings. Cullen. Roden. The heart of everything that Wales do, him and he can have to do. Williams. And we did talk about the possibility if Wales had got 6+ goals, and that could have been favourable for Tuesday night, but look at international football, you've got to take the wins as they come, even against Liechtenstein.
Yeah, and probably why Craig Bellamy tells us off all the time for looking too far ahead at too many permutations. Maybe we should listen to him once in a while.
It's Pete Cremens who's had to listen to him from the stands tonight as he watches on Brooks to take this free kick.
I wonder if his phone's been buzzing in his pocket all night. I've not seen him reach for it, mind.
Clearly some system in place, surely. Brooks, not a good cross. Buchel was not comfortable as he came for it. Rather cooled it away than punched it. And yeah, the rain really started to come down now. This picturesque stadium, which was surrounded by beautiful mountains and overlooked by Vaduz Castle as well. And the Welsh fans are singing in the rain. Williams wins the free kick.
Yeah, full fouls are creeping in from Liechtenstein now. They'd have felt like they'd fared well for large periods, but Wales' intensity and fitness and
quite heavy now in these final few minutes of this second half as Roden picks out a pass, but Johnson couldn't keep it in. I think the big price tag of Brennan Johnson is another reason why there's so much expectation on him, maybe, from Welsh fans and Tottenham fans alike.
Yeah, I think so. £50 million is a lot of money, but also we see him taking on people, scoring goals at the back post, creating for others a little bit more for club than we do country, but of course, different environments, different systems, different tactics and coaches. So he's 24 years old, he's playing on the right hand side in the number 11 shirt. We had high expectations, didn't we, when Mr. Bale retired?
Well, Ampadu's gone in and he's yellow carded, and that is another huge disappointment for Wales, because he will miss the North Macedonia game, much like Jordan James. That's two key midfielders out of Tuesday night.
But he won the ball.
When you look at it, I know his studs are the ones that make contact with the ball, but it's a really clear contact with the ball.
It's not a foul.
He's not endangered an opponent, he's not stopped a dangerous counter-attack, he got really hard done by. That is, again, your two
Stupid decisions, man.
out of Tuesday. Bellamy will be absolutely devastated with that one. It just goes to show, we were all asking in the week, are you going to have half an eye on it? Are you going to protect players who might be on a yellow? And they didn't really seem to want to, but question marks will be over their heads now.
Not a foul.
Them off and just protected him for Tuesday. He's so important, Ethan Ampadu.
Two vital cogs in that midfield out of Tuesday night. The national anthem being sung loud and proud, as it will be, I'm sure, on Tuesday. And that game against North Macedonia, I hope you can join us for it, because it has to make it to the classic, doesn't it? Brooks. De Silva with a header. I think, as you said, in this second half, they have tired Liechtenstein. Doesn't help that the likes of Brooks have come onto the field and added another edge for Wales.
Yeah, just showing as well the inconsistency of the link-up play now that Wales have injected so many different players, just not quite on the same wavelength. People thinking they're running in behind, and actually they want them to come short. So some connections to build upon if they are going to make it to another major tournament, Wales.
Cullen tries to pick out Brennan Johnson, who's got Goppel to beat here. Leaves it go for a throw. Opts for Colwell. Has done well in a really tight space. Kumas gets a second attempt at it. His first shot blocked, his second into the hands of Buchel.
Yeah, he showed good footwork and physical strength there, Kumas, just to hold off the defender's challenge, but also he's alive to the rebound. Looks quicker than anybody.
Roden's header bobbles out for a throw-in. And then we see the coach, Conrad Funstuck. I think he can be proud of his players.
Yeah, I think he really can. This is one of their best performances by far in this group so far. If it stays like this, it's just 1-0. That's a huge win for developing nation.
Kumas.
Oh, he slapped it. Slapped it wide.
Fantastic. And I think opted for power over precision.
Oh, what a ball into him, and just the way he lets it come across his body. Second touch gets a little bit away from him, but gets the finish all wrong.
Cullen, Colwell. Nice pass to Williams. Towards Kumas. 4 minutes of added time here for Wales to confirm this victory. Colwell out to Williams. Teasing cross to Cullen. Cleared away by Wolfinger. Silva.
Right, it's clever from Saglan. He knows De Silva's closing in. Positions himself between De Silva and the ball. He's always going to go down there.
Well, there's a saying in football, isn't there, of doing the professional job and getting the result. And I'm sure Craig Bellamy will feel that way if they come away with this with a 1-0 win. A win is still a win. Nia Jones.
Look at Bellamy doesn't like to use excuses, but if you look at the list of players that are missing for Wales, Danny Ward, of course, Ben Davis, Cabango, Roberts, Ramsey, Wilson, Moore.
Oh, the back post. It was one finger. Lashed at it.
3 minutes of added on time.
There's an excellent chance.
And I think Caldalo is still staring at the back of Jay De Silva's head. How many times have we seen Wales switch off just for a moment so far in Group J and they're punished for it? Would have been a really, really difficult effort to get on target, but they've had two really good chances in this game, left and side. The two best chances of the campaign. And that is one real area for improvement under Bellamy's Wales. It's clean sheets. They've only picked up 2 in Group J so far.
Cullen with a quick pass. Ended up at Williams' feet. Foul late challenge for Pitsy on Williams. And they will be there on Tuesday night, those Welsh fans who travel far and wide. They will not miss that game in Cardiff. To confirm where Wales will be in those playoffs in March. And whether they will have a home semi-final to cheer on.
Can't be miscomplacent here.
Last couple of minutes, Wales. We've seen them against Belgium, concede sloppy goals.
Brooks taking charge of matters, runs into trouble and wins the free kick. Not a bad free kick to win at this stage.
We've seen other teams in the group actually just swallow humble pie a little bit more willingly than Wales. Wales always trying to be front foot, always trying to attack, always trying to score more and more goals, but actually it's a results-based game when you're in this stage of trying to qualify. They just need to see this one out, Wales.
Ball forward from Lawler. This time keep it in play. Colwell wins it back for Wales. To his Cardiff City teammate Lawler. Roden.
20 seconds remaining.
To David Brooks. Wolfinger chasing. Myers attempted clearance.
Come on, that's got to be it now.
Big header.
Game over.
Away from Afternoon. Shot one.
Great.
With that, Steve Mendes.
It'll do.
It's the win that Wales wanted. One victory down, one more to go against North Macedonia. Jordan James and Ethan Ampadu, though, will not take part in that game on Tuesday. But it's June
Right, well, anyway,
that has given
to anyone that's watched, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you on Tuesday night.
goal number
Over and out.
And in the